It's Thursday. Dr. Scott's in the house, and Scott U-Haul is
Thanks
here.
for having
He's
me.
the wellness director at the Phil Long dealerships. Now,
Yes.
we're kind of the midway point of
Yeah.
our wellness program. Let's recap the last couple of weeks. You say it's all really a mental game, right?
Yeah, wellness, whether it's weight loss, quitting smoking, whatever your issue is, it all is all about mental. And if you set up a profile, if you will, to go at it from a mental perspective and not necessarily a physical or an emotional or anything like that, you're going to get a lot more success.
Some of the ways that we can do that, changing our behavior, getting a buddy, doing it like a buddy system.
Oh, by all means, if you can get a buddy that's helping, that has the same interest in what you're doing and also the same skills that you have, that really improves the likelihood for success because you all can feed off of each other.
And develop a game plan. That's ultimate, right?
First and foremost, I think I said in the first week is analyze, gather data on your behavior, find out why you do what you do, and then develop parameters around that so that you can unlearn the behavior and then learn a new behavior and have your buddy help you.
Let's segue into the diet part of the plan. We talk about eating. You say there's a starvation response that our body has. What's that all about?
I think most people are overweight not because they overeat fat calories. America has a fixation on fat calories, or they even overeat total calories. I think most people's body are in a starvation response, which is brought on by not enough calories in a day, and also too long of period of time between meals, 6 to 8 hours. And if you go with beyond those parameters, what we tend to do is we overeat. That promotes fat storage, and then we slowly gain the 2 to 3 pounds a year that Americans are traditionally gaining right now.
So the trick, you say, is smaller meals, but more frequent meals to maintain the same amount of calories we need throughout the week.
Right. It's not always necessarily what you eat, but how you eat is most important, in my opinion. And again, small, moderate-sized meals, protein at every meal. Try to minimize your bad carb. I'm not saying omit it, but minimize your bad carb and eat evenly spaced meals throughout the day.
Let's talk about the carb percentage. You say you can break down your meal into a percentage. What is the percentage?
I like 40% carbohydrate, again, minimize bad carbs, 30% protein, and 30% fat. If you're interested in weight loss, you can drop your fat content a little bit. But one thing I do want to point out is do not omit foods that you like. We talked about making bad foods better. If you omit pizza or something you truly enjoy, you're going to not eat that until your diet's done, and then you're going to go right back to that food. Integrate that, whether it's chocolate or beer. I like beer every now and then. Integrate that into your eating plan, and then that plan will be a plan for life and not just a diet.
It's okay to have a setback and pitfalls, right?
Yeah, I call that relapse. I made reference to that, and it's going to happen. No one is going to go from bad habit to good habit, and you're going to relapse. And if you can identify what caused that and then develop, again, parameters to help strengthen your ability to overcome that when it happens in the future, your likelihood to change is much greater.
You also say drink plenty of water. Fluids also help get rid of some of the toxins in the body.
Yes, fluid, again, we're about 70% water, and you constantly need to hydrate yourself. It adds to the texture of your skin. And if you drink coffee, which is a diuretic, the caffeine, if you drink alcohol, which is a diuretic, you eat a lot of protein, you need an awful lot of water. If you're physically active, you need a lot of water. Here at this altitude, you need a lot of water. So drink water every day. Lots of it.
We're going to, this wraps up the nutritional side of it. Next week, we're going to tackle the physical side of getting fit. Right?
Yeah, fitness,
Excellent.
absolutely.
Dr. Scott, thanks so much for coming in. We'll see you here next week.